You're filming? Good to go? Hey everyone, Dan here at Fanatik, and I want to run you through my Revel Rail 2.9 build. Now, I ordered this thing late last year. I got a chance to ride one, a media bike that they sent out to us, and I liked it so much that I ordered one right away. Let's run through what I picked and a little bit of why I picked it. Now, across the board, you'll see some one-up stuff throughout, including a carbon handlebar. I don't typically run carbon handlebars. I had some experiences in the past that left me a little unsettled, but we sell so many of these and I've heard so much positive feedback about them that I decided to give it a go. I've cut it down to 760 millimeters, which is good for my size. I'm 5'10". This is a medium rail 2.9. And I feel like that's given me a good sort of positioning on the bike. And I've really enjoyed the sort of vibration damping that this nicely shaped bar that they put a lot of time and effort into gives all on the trail. I've got the one-up grips as well and the 210 millimeter dropper post. I'm actually running that at its full 210 mils. You can bump it down by 3 centimeters if you need to, but I'm able to run the whole thing, which is aided a little bit by the specialized power arc saddle. It's nice and short, which not only makes sure that I'm not buzzing the tire when I'm bottomed out in the travel, but it also just makes it easier to kind of move around and get out of the way of the saddle, get behind the saddle and stuff like that. Moving on from there, I've got Hayes Dominion A4 brakes on this thing. I'm running a 200 mil rotor up front and a 180 mil rotor in the back. That's the thicker rotors. I'm actually trying out a SRAM HS2 rotor, which is about the same thickness as the Hayes D-Series rotor. I like that quite a bit, but not vastly different than Hayes' own rotors, which they do recommend running. Hello. It's a disappearing bicycle.
That's a long skid.
I like running the EXO1 shifter because it has a really nice feel to it. You can adjust where the paddle shifter sits, but because the cassette wears out, you can smash your derailleur on a rock or something. I tend to opt for the less expensive options down there. I am actually running the nice gold XX1 chain. That's partially just because I think it looks pretty cool with this build, but also the higher end SRAM chains do tend to last a little bit longer. Up front, you'll see my E-wing cranks. Those have been with me on the past, I think, 5 bikes. You'll recognize those from previous bike checks, along with these awesome Industry 9 system wheels that you'll recognize from my Transition Sentinel. We did a whole video where Joey built these up and kind of talked about the ins and outs of what Industry 9 system wheel set is, and what it means and what it does for you.
Hey buddy.
I think these are the native ones. The black ones are invasive. I heard that if you lick them, they leave like a really weird taste on your tongue for a while.
They make it numb, I think.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
I've got an Assegai tire up front. It's just a great all-around tire. A little slower rolling, but for sort of a longer travel bike like this, I think it's well worth it. And the Super Gravity Big Betty Schwalbe in the back. I like running the Super Gravity, thicker casing. It offers a little more support without having to run a tire insert. For my weight at 160 to 170 pounds, depending on the month, I find that that's totally good. If you're somewhere where it's a little rockier, like where I used to live in Colorado, I'd put holes in tires all the time. Might want to run an insert, but I haven't found the need to do that. The Rockshox Suspension front and rear. This is actually not the most current Zeb. I haven't had a chance to jump on that, but that's okay because the previous Zeb does the job just great. And the Super Deluxe, which again is just a phenomenal shock. I am looking forward to trying the new stuff out, but in the meantime, this stuff is doing the job just fine. I think that about covers it. Again, I'm running the medium frame. I'm 5'10", just a hair under 5'10". I really like this with my 42 millimeter one-up stem. I think that gives me a good playful bike that I can stay up front on and corner and, you know, just have fun in a whole range of circumstances. And all in all, this bike built up to be just under 33 pounds. I think it's 32 pounds, not including my full-size water bottle that I was able to fit in here. Anywho, if you have any questions on why I picked any of the components I did, or have any feedback that you want to give me about your experiences with these, definitely leave us a comment below. I'll be getting back to you. If you like watching these videos, please do subscribe to our channel. It helps us justify making them, and we really like showing you what's new and cool in the world of mountain biking. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time.